It's like everywhere you look and turn these days, there's always news of flooding, environmental disasters, global erosion, waters reaching high level, just disaster after disaster. It's like everywhere you go, there's an environmental disaster, and scientists and environmentalists are at the forefront of warning the world that of this climatic disaster. There's climate change. It's like everywhere. It's like the world is basically collapsing. That's the impression you get when you watch the news and when you hear environmentalists talk. I was watching BBC the other day, and someone was talking about saving the world. Have we reached the point? Is it the tipping point or the point of no return? So this is what scientists and environmentalists tell the world these days, and these things are very true. The world is in dire straits, and it's all over the news. It's everywhere. Records are being set in flooding, earthquakes. The world is not in good shape. But funny enough, I think Christians have been shouting about this for the last 2,000 years, that these events are going to happen. They've been warning the world for 2,000 years that there's going to be flooding, earthquakes, famine. And nobody really noticed or took note of what these Christians were saying. And you can even bring that back onto things like smoking. 2,000 years, Christians called smoking a sin. They didn't say it was bad for the health, but they said smoking was bad for you. Up to 2,000 years, and I think it took science till the 80s to begin to recognize that smoking was actually bad for the human body and bad for the population, and laws were put in place. You see cigarette packs, smoking is bad for you, stop smoking. But funny enough, Christians have been saying that for the last 2,000 years. Christians didn't wait for proof of this, but they just said it, and science has confirmed that yes, these people are actually right. Smoking is bad for you, drinking is bad for you. These are things that have been said for 2,000 years. So it seems as if science is lagging behind. So I guess people can say things for 2,000 years, and it just takes 2,000 years after for it to sink in. Then people start shouting as if these are new things when they've been warned. Warnings have been given long, long, long ago. So what does that bring us to say? Finally, on the environment, it seems as if science and Christianity are finally on the same page. Christians used to call it the end of the world, and scientists don't go that far, but they say, we might reach the point of no return.